Hello and welcome back to the podcast. I'm Michael,
I'm away.
and we are the Knights of Entertainment podcast covering your favorite and unknown movies, games, comic books, anime, and more weekly. We appreciate you being here and hope you enjoy the show. If you'd like to support us on buymeacoffee.com, it is buymeacoffee.com/KOE podcast. Let's go ahead and get started.
All right, so we are back to the Whitest Kids You Know, one of my old, I guess, favorite sketch shows. I didn't know how nostalgic it was till I started rewatching the whole season again on Tubi, and it's like, wow, this is highly enjoyable. It's also funny how much you remember, and how much of stuff like, oh yeah, I remember that. Some of the gross stuff you don't like. So we've done the first two seasons. This is not a clip show, by the way. Don't tell us you've been had in the comments.
Yeah.
This is a talk show where we talk about what we enjoyed.
And this does not go for anybody listening on the podcast because you guys aren't getting video anyway.
Right. Some douche on the fucking YouTube channel. I've been had.
And then me too.
Like how have you been had if those fucking videos are only 28 minutes long? The episodes are 24 minutes on their own. So I just mashed 5 episodes at fucking 4 times speed? Is what you're telling me? Use your fucking brains for once. I swear, man. Dumb people make me mad. All right, so this is season 1, episode 1 through 5. So it's going to be a talk about my favorite skits of those particular episodes. And out of the group, Sam, he had, out of like the 5 episodes, he has 3 on here.
Oh, really?
Of his skits. Like he had a banger after banger for 3 straight episodes. I'm like, wow. Like Sam really hit a peak on these first 5 episodes of the season. So in the first episode, there's a commercial called Feline Delights about how this new food for the cat would make your cat more amorous, to make it more amorous to, or more receptive to your affection.
Yeah.
So basically, this woman's fucking her cat after the cat eats the Feline Delights. Is it like it starts like a regular cat thing?
Yeah.
Like a regular cat commercial, and then it gets creepy right when they start banging the cat. I'm talking about like cowgirl riding a cat.
Oh my God.
You don't see that. You see the girl riding. You don't see anything underneath her because it's bestiality. But that's the implication there. And so the commercial, it's got another main cast in it. And it's like 2 actresses. And so it cuts from that to a woman and a cat sitting on their couch. And like in the commercial, the woman was all dressed up in lingerie, looking all sexy and all that.
Yeah.
In the cut to the house, or like the cat and the woman, she's like in her pajamas, like it's like, you know, a regular just night in watching TV. And the cat looks over at the after watching the commercial, looks over at the table in the kitchen, because you can see it from the couch in the living room, and he sees a box of Feline Delights, and the cat gets mad and leaves. And the girl tried to explain, like, I didn't know about the commercial. I didn't mean, like I don't leave. And she just, like, has that, like, she puts her hand on her head, where she, like, because she knew she fucked up. So then she's going to have to figure out how to explain to the cat. You know what I mean? Like, it made it seem like a relationship trope where, like, there's trouble in the relationship.
Yeah, but it took the relationship trope and the cat lady thing in one.
And I was like, what the is going on in this first episode? All right, so in episode 2, this is it is Trevor and Timmy. Trevor is playing the straight character. By that I mean it's the one that's not the comedy relief. Like a straight character in bits is the one that kind of heightens the comedy by being like the normal reaction. I guess it's hard to explain comedy sometimes. How do you explain comedy, really?
Yeah.
So he's a straight character, and Timmy is the comedy character. And for whatever reason, they always put Timmy in a shirtless scene. He's always fucking shirtless. Because he's just like, he's got this fucking, like, he looks like he's thin, right? Arms are thin, legs are thin, face is thin, but he's got like a beer gut. Like, he's got a gut on him that's like, God dang, Timmy. And so Trevor's saying that he's playing a doctor, and Timmy is there for the checkup, and he asked Timmy, because they had just got the blood work back, and he's like, Timmy, how many, in a single day, how many hot dogs would you say you eat? And Timmy's like, in a single day, hot dogs? So yeah, like he tells him, like, let's go through a little like exercise, starting with the morning and going into the night. Let's go hour by hour, and tell me how many hot dogs you think you eat in a day. And he's like, I don't know, maybe 7 hot dogs. So, yeah, is that high? It's a little bit high. It's like, why don't you, like, and then they go through a little exercise. So for breakfast, I eat, I wake up, brush my teeth, take a shower. before work, eat 2 hot dogs. And like, okay, 2 hot dogs for breakfast. And Trevor writes it down. And he's like, yeah, 2 hot dogs for breakfast. And then I hop into work. And wait, Timmy, before you go into work, does anything happen on the way from your house to your job? I said, well, on the way to the subway, there is a hot dog stand. And I get another hot dog. Oh, so 3 hot dogs. Well, yeah, because that was my first hot dog. No, you had hot dogs for breakfast. Like, oh yeah, well those don't really count. This is like a snack hot dog, or you know what I mean? He's trying to like explain, trying to justify eating hot dogs. So then it's like, all right, so what goes on, Timmy? During work, well, sometimes at work, I work so hard and so long, so many hours that sometimes I just completely blow through lunch. I don't even have anything. So really, Timmy? Well, I think I did that one time. Like, all right, Timmy. So what do you eat for lunch at your job? And he's like, a salad or a healthy chicken sandwich or something. And like, really, Timmy? Is that what you eat? No. I don't know. What do you eat for lunch? How many hot dogs, Timmy, do you eat for lunch? And I don't know, man. 1 to 3 or 4? 3 or 4, huh? It better go with 4. So 4 hot dogs. Well, I don't know, Timmy. It's lunchtime, and we're already at 7 hot dogs. You really think is that you sure? You said 7 hot dogs in a day, but you're already at 7, and it's only lunchtime. It's like, yeah, that number's probably a little low. So he must be fucking just down in hot dogs. I love the fact. To me, I love the fact that he eats so many fucking hot dogs. It showed up on a blood test. You know what I mean? Like he's just consuming hot dogs like an animal. Because aside from like, we're like the only creatures I can think of that needs like a diverse diet to stay healthy. A dog could eat the same fucking dry and wet dog food for the rest of his life and be fine.
Bears.
I guess
It's not the only thing I could think of. Like off the top of my head, anyway.
Yeah, but man, because like lions, they just eat meat.
Yeah.
Whatever fuck. I guess if you count the type of animal they eat. So I caught a boar today. Yesterday I caught we actually got a hippo. It took the whole pride to catch a hippo on the line.
I mean, we've only been eating antelope for a while. We finally got us a hippo.
It took a couple of hyenas we caught. They even eat them. They're their own actually. When there was a battle between males one time in some brutal ass video, and fucking these 3 lions jumped one male lion.
Yeah.
And one of them broke the male lion's spine, and he fucking passed out and they ate him. I'm like, God dang, nature's wild as fuck.
And yet we have vegans that think that cats are vegetarians.
And fuck no, they will eat you and not give a fuck.
Yeah.
They will eat your baby in front of you and not. You can't. They will fucking kill you without a second thought. This ain't a Disney movie.
No. The only thing that might not kill you is a dog.
Right, and that's if they like you, or if they're just that nature.
Like what was that dog's name? Hachiko from Japan.
Mm-hmm.
You've heard that story, I'm sure.
The one that stayed on the fucking train tracks, the subway.
Like that was a loyal dog,
right? But man,
your cat don't give a fuck.
I mean, more like wild animals. They would not care at all.
I mean, even domestic dogs. You think that cat care? Let that cat not eat food for a few days.
Probably eat your fucking ear off.
Exactly.
I do love cats though. All right, so episode 3. This is the beginning of the Sam run. He has this. He starts trying to develop telekinesis, just with his mind, like to move objects with his mind. And he starts with a simple pen that at first moves just a little bit, and then over time he gets it to go up and down like considerably.
Yeah,
like you can truly tell he's got telekinesis. And what does he do with his great fucking power? He fucking jacks himself off.
You're telling you wouldn't do that though, huh?
I didn't even think I would. You know what I mean? It's one of those things you never thought about. Like when you do, you're like, oh yeah, I guess that would be a. It's funny because he's laying back in bed, right? So someone had to actually go up and down on the pillow on the blanket because he's got the blanket covering and just stroking it up, and he's like, oh yeah, hell yeah. All right, so on episode 4 we have 2 of his because they were that good. I didn't know which one to pick. I guess the second one's better, but the first one's kind of unexpected. So it's called Skateful, the skip, and it's basically Sam just fucking eats it after trying to do this little trick on a skateboard. and like he's screaming, he's crying, he's mad. These two teenagers run up to him and see if he's okay, right? They don't say anything to him. And he just started saying all this stuff like, I'm done with this shit. I can't stand this fuck skateboarding, fuck all that. And he throws his skateboard out in the fucking parking lot. And he fucking goes to his car, and his fucking wife and kid are in the car waiting for him. And he's a grown-ass man skateboarding with a bunch of teenagers. He's like, I can't stand this shit anymore. And he fucking drives off. He's still cussing and swearing. And the teens looking at each other like, you think he'll be back? Yeah, he'll be back.
He'll be back.
But they can't get rid of him, apparently.
Yeah.
He'll be back.
He's going to come back tomorrow.
Try again. The next one is his better skit. It's called The Most Loveliest Bride. He dresses up as a woman. And his husband, Trevor, is like, they dressed up more now. Like he's got a gray wig, a gray mustache. So they dress up more like a different character than they used to. They used to be like an implied different character, like a slight mustache maybe. And like Trevor's mad. He's driving the car. Fucking Sam's in the trapeze seat going, yeah, 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 yeah. Just excited as hell, right? Because they're going to go see The Most Loveliest Bride, this movie that came out. And she's having the ball, and he's fucking upset because I guess his wife's unbearable. It sounds like it just by listening to her just go, yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
They have a car accident, and fucking Sam wakes up from being knocked out because she got thrown from the car, and the car is all fucked up. And she's like, I gotta go see The Most Loveliest Bride. Starts dragging herself to look for her husband, and only finds his head. He's like, no, and he throws the head away, like, I gotta go see The Most Loveliest Bride. And Zach comes in as a paramedic and tries to like stop her from, moving around, trying to hurt herself even more. And Timmy has to come in and help him subdue her. He's a cop, or dressed as a cop. And they sedate her. And she just keeps, I gotta go see The Most Loveliest Bride. It fucking knocks her out, you think. And then she, like, when Timmy and Zach, like, untense themselves from, she fucking springs up and rips out with her mouth, rips out a piece of Zach's neck. She's like, rah, fucking somehow grabs Timmy's gun, gets up, and she's like, nobody move. I'm going to go see The Most Loveliest Bride, and no one's stopping me. And she just fucking runs off into the fucking darkness. And then, like, it cuts to her in the theater watching The Most Loveliest Bride. She is fucking cut up. She's got blood everywhere. She's eating popcorn. And she's like, oh, just laughing at the most lovely. She is most lovely. She is the most loveliest bride.
It's fucked up.
It's fucking randomly absurd. Her husband's dead, bear in mind. Not like 30 minutes ago. And she's over here watching a movie, The Most Loveliest Bride.
That movie had to have been good.
Yeah, it's The Most Loveliest Bride.
Most Loveliest Bride in the world.
I love the fucking title too, The Most Loveliest Bride. Episode
Grammatically horrible.
Yes, but it's adorable. Number 5, again, we got Sam. Sam is working now. Episode 5, he's working as a dominatrix. So he's a female. Yeah. And Trevor's her trainer. And Zach is the subject, I guess. And he's tied up in one of those X type, those X bars?
Yeah.
Where they tie one hand and one hand to the other and like the legs on the other end.
Yeah.
So he's just hanging there. And he comes in. Sam and Trevor come in. And Trevor's trying to explain how you do things in the dungeon. And fucking Sam just goes up to Zach and fucking socks him in the face as hard as he can. Hits him so hard he forgets his safe word. I don't remember my safe word. You punched me so hard I forgot my safe word. And he starts fucking screaming, help me, I don't know mine. Because he wants to, but he doesn't remember his safe word, so they're not going to stop. So Trevor's like, you have to like, you can't just hit him. And you got to like surprise him or, do all this stuff. Like, it's got to be pain and pleasure. Yeah. So he goes back up and punches him again.
And he's surprised.
And he's like, fucking Zach kind of sold in so well. He's like, oh my God. So then he's like, no, you got to do like, you first you slap them and then you tickle their nipples, something fun. Like, oh, and then Sam, they made Sam look like he's like, okay. Goes back up and fucking socks him for the third time and then kisses him on the cheek and he's like, because the funniest thing about the skit is he just walks up and fucking punches him in the face and Zach's like, I'm done. You can just fucking cut me down. It was like, that was it.
Imagine if that did happen with the dominatrix people, where they just go up and just smack them fuck out of them. I'm done.
peppercorn, and they just cut me down. That's my favorite, peppercorn.
Peppercorn.
Cut me down. There's a bonus one to episode 5 with just Trevor by himself. He's a dad. He's mowing the lawn, and he runs over something with his lawnmower, like bad, like the fucking, like, you know what the lawnmower, like, he just goes. He's like, oh shit! He fucking let's go to a little bar.
Yeah.
And the lawnmower turns off, and he fucking pulls it out of the way. We never see because we're only looking at it from the POV of the lawnmower.
Right.
So we're looking up at Trevor, so we never see what he sees. When he pulls it up, he's like, oh shit. So then he goes to his son, like, hey son, you might get the dog and coming down to dinner. Your mom's calling us for dinner, so go find the dog. And the kid goes and finds the dog, and he finds the fucking dog hanging from a noose with a note saying that he killed himself because Trevor had ran over the dog and made it look like a suicide.
That's fucking hilarious.
And he's like, what the fuck, son? I told you got to feed the dog. He killed himself. Are you happy with yourself? He just fucking gaslit his son. Then he just walked away.
That's fucked up.
It is fucked up.
It's fucked up, but it's funny.
Yep. So that is it for 1 through 5 of season 3. We'll do season 3, 5 or 6 through 10 next week. Hope you enjoy the Whitest Kids You Know. I know I do. That's all I have.
All right. Well, apparently you've already seen this book before, but we got a couple of things from it. It's called
I memorized it.
Probably.
No.
The Complete Worst Case Scenario Survival Handbook. Dating and sex.
Wait, let me see if I remember this. Is there one where, like, if you feel so bad from flatulence, you bend over in the bathroom and you just fucking blow it out? It tried to give you like normal stuff, like, oh, eat some peppermint.
Yeah.
You know, but then like he just said, like, if you got no choice, just go to the bathroom, get on all fours, stick your ass up, and just blow your cheeks out.
It's kind of like that. I don't know if that exact one's in here, but there are some crazy ass ones in here. It was by it's a book by David Borgenich, Joshua Piven, and Ben H. Winters.
Sounds like a fucking fantasy writer's name. My name is Ben H. Winters. I wrote the
Ben H. Winters.
I wrote the Everlast series.
I chose a couple of different little categories here. Like one of them is the most inappropriate music for sex. These are songs that these are songs you don't play.
Is it one of them?
Oh, that, I remember that. The clown music one.
Yeah.
The most fucked up one. No, the first one is Puff the Magic Dragon. You don't want to play that. You don't want to play Scooby-Doo, Where Are You?
Why not?
The Super Mario Brothers theme. Imagine.
Let's go.
The Imperial March.
The Imperial March, the Star Wars one?
Yeah. The dun, dun, dun. Imagine trying to fuck that. That'd be so horrible.
I would be the weird nerd, be like, baby, I took you out to dinner, I was Anakin. Take you to bed, I'm Darth Vader.
The most nerdy bitch.
She fucking...
She leaves that night. Like, fuck this.
The no word spoken. I just see her in the car peel out of the parking lot.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer. You don't want to play that. You don't want to play the Star Spangled Banner. That might not be great.
She might be patriotic. How dare they? Assume.
You don't play, oh, sad.
We both get up from a butt ass naked, put our hands over our hearts.
No, that shit would be funny, though. That would be hilarious. You don't want to play Old MacDonald Had a Farm?
What if we were banging on a farm? E-I-E-I-O.
Yeah, I guess so. Who let the dog?
That would be a fun song. Who let the dog?
But what if she's like,
What if you know that one song, like, you and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals? That song.
Let's do it like they do it on the Discovery Channel.
Getting horny now.
You don't want to play It's a Small World After All. That would suck. Achy Breaky Heart.
Don't take. Isn't that Billy? What was
Billy Ray Cyrus.
Yeah, Miley Cyrus's dad.
Yeah.
My angel breaking heart.
You don't want to play All By Myself.
You do want to play that when you're masturbating.
All by myself.
Don't wanna be. You remember that Mummy movie I told you about?
Yeah.
The song's in there.
Oh God.
I think it is. By the way, it's not on Disney Plus.
Oh, no?
You can only get it on DVD or VHS.
Of course.
That's the only movie they've purged from their fucking files, apparently. I don't know why. You can see everything else.
Just not that one.
I wonder.
I remember whenever I even looked it up to see where you could see it, it said
Yeah, but
Disney.
that's the reboot.
The
remake. The 2023 remake.
Okay, that makes more sense then. You don't want to play the final countdown? It's like right before. It's like the final countdown.
You got to let her know when it's time.
You don't want to play You're Beautiful by James Blunt?
No.
No, you don't want a song
You're
that was right.
beautiful.
Yep. You know, the most annoying song ever.
You're beautiful.
You don't want to play the song Bad Day?
Mad Day?
You had a bad day.
No.
You don't want to play Tie the Yellow Ribbon Around the Old Oak Tree by Tony Orlando.
Never heard of that.
You don't want to play Putting on the Ritz.
Oh, Putting on the Reds.
Yep. By Taco. You also don't want to play Love Will Keep Us Together. That'd be kind of awkward. You don't want to play Together Forever
Together Forever.
by Rick Astley. And you don't want to play You're Having My Baby by Paul Anka. I don't know, some girls might be into that. Some freaks.
The breeding ones. The ones that are into breeding.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, next one we have from this book is How to Survive the Walk of Shame.
I don't even know what that is.
So the first thing, locate all of your belongings before vacating the premises. 2, replace missing clothing. So if you are lacking pants, put your legs through the sleeves of your shirt and tape or staple the neck.
How is that surviving the walk? That's like completely emphasizing the walk of shame. Like, that man's wearing fucking pants. He's wearing fucking shirt pants.
If you're missing your shirt, use your socks as a bikini top.
This is for women.
Well, it's for, I guess, either, but
I don't have a bikini. Why would I need to cover my titties up?
that would be funny, though. Where you feel embarrassed about it. Held in place with shoelaces from your running shoes. One lace goes through the top of each sock and is knotted at each end. That lace will go around your neck. The other laces go through the heel of each sock, is knotted at the end, and becomes the strap that goes behind your back. Adjust for proper fit. 3, dumb down your evening garments. So, remove any showy clothing or jewelry and wash your face to remove any trace of heavy makeup. Wear a hat, sunglasses, and drab clothing, if you have the option. Avoid crowds. Leave home very early in the morning when there are fewer people on the street. If you wake up late, do not cross campus during peak class times.
It's a high school college day.
Yep. Walk briskly. Don't take your time.
Not the fuck out of Dodge.
Match the gait of other passersby, but do not run. The faster you walk, the less likely you'll be noticed. Walking fast also cuts down on the amount of time and thus the number of people to whom you will be exposed. Be aware, though. Arrange in advance a single bird call to get your roommate's attention whenever you arrive after hours with no keys. And be aware to prepare and practice excuses and explanations for parents, boyfriend, and others you may encounter.
Wow, so just added the cheating element to it.
Yeah, we just went ahead and added the cheating element to it, yes. Next one we have from this book is How to Disguise a Fart During Sex.
It's during sex.
Yeah. So we have, first thing, make a loud exclamation.
Yeah.
At the moment you pass gas, emit a vigorous moan, scream, or exclamation of pleasure.
I don't know what type of end this is for, but my bowels would fucking erupt to such a fucking decibel that that would take nothing. That would be the only noise you'd hear from 3 blocks away.
And the examples they give you is wow, whoa, or bam.
Like,
Who says bam in the middle?
fucking bam, bitch. Bam. I've got Pierce. Bam.
And it says continue moaning or screaming until the fart has concluded. Do not scream or moan so loudly that it sounds like you're reaching orgasm. No?
Wait, because you're sweating, right?
Yeah.
So it's gonna be all fucking. This fuck, yeah, a soppy one, just like, like all wet, like all.
Okay, you can also cover the noise with loud physical action. So pound on a headboard or violently squeak the bed spring, swing your arms wildly, and knock a lamp or face off the bedside table.
Oh my God. Just pick up a lamp and throw it. This shit is so fucking good. The fucking fart right as it hits the fucking wall.
You know you're not going to time it right, though. You're going to be practicing shit and farting at the same time.
Be like that one guy that drops a book, and the book hits the ground, and then he farts right after.
Yeah. You can also cover the noise with less objectionable bodily functions, such as a cough, clear your throat, or sneeze at the moment of your farting.
You do like a dainty cough.
Mask the smell with sexually aggressive, sexually suggestive smells. So immediately after passing gas, before the smell becomes pervasive, jump up and light scented candles.
That won't come off as weird.
Or introduce a smelling foodstuff such as melted chocolate, scented liqueur, or Camembert cheese.
This guy assumes that everything's at the ready.
Yes.
When you gotta fart now.
Or you can pretend it was the dog. If your dog's not in the room, say he must have run away after farting.
He must have fucking blown cheeks and left. That nasty motherfucker.
Or you can distract from the fart with something more outlandish. As you feel the need to fart approaching, start making a loud farting noise with your mouth. Continue making the noise until after you actually fart. If questioned about the noise, whether in the moment or after sex, explain that you have a thing for motorboats. So you're saying motorboat instead of? And then the last thing, laugh and keep going. Just,
I shit myself. Well, time to keep fucking knocking it out.
and then you end up with bed like that one dude where the shit stains all over it.
Lord. But it reminds me, talking about all this bodily stuff, they put on TikTok the Golden Boy. You remember I told you that weird character, Golden Boy, the anime?
Oh,
Really sexualized man.
Yeah.
They're doing reactions to it, and they showed that scene I told you about, where I'll show you. Well, you have to just see it. Like he fucking legit just, he's like, and she just repeats the fucking stomping because she was stomping him out, right?
Yeah.
She stopped to spit on him, and he's like, and then she goes back to stomping him out.
Didn't change at all.
No, like he took no damage from her kicks to his head.
She almost looks like that one character, My Valentine, from Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh yeah,
She kind of looks like that.
that's where they got the inspiration.
Probably.
'Cause I think Golden Boy came first.
And what that's Joey Wheeler.
I don't know. Fuck him, freak. That man took an ass whooping, right?
Yeah.
She spit at him to show how her level of disgust toward him, and he fucking cleanly in his fucking mouth.
Yes.
He's like, as if nothing had happened, and then she went back to kicking his ass.
Oh.
That is the thirstiest man, and it is such a fucking like. It is one of those like I forgot about because I saw all those episodes. I rented them at Blockbuster.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was watching fucking Peak
Yeah.
till now that everyone references the fucking Golden Boy stuff. Like, oh yeah, I saw all those fucking DVDs. Maybe that's why I'm such a.
That's why you're a freak.
I learned up to Golden Boy. He's my Goku.
The Goku was never the hero.
He was always the villain.
And Frieza was the racist. damn monkey. All right, next thing we got from the book is anti-aphrodisiacs.
Anti-aphrodisiacs.
Black licorice.
Is it? Black licorice tastes nasty for some reason.
It contains certain types of black licorice contain glycochyzerin, which it reduces testosterone levels.
No wonder I got such fucking round titties.
Gin and tonic.
Gin and tonic, really?
Alcohol beverages both diminish the sex drive, and a key ingredient in the tonic is quinine. So they both reduce that. Salt causes high blood pressure, which can result in erectile dysfunction. Soy promotes estrogen increases in a subsequent testosterone reduction. That's why there's that meme about soy boys.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
Soy,
Yeah.
Sugar. Testosterone levels can be reduced by as much as 25% when blood sugar spikes.
Damn, I can't have nothing.
Too much food.
Okay, go down. You give a man a break.
Overindulging causes blood sugar levels to go out of balance and devote blood to the stomach.
I just completely I stop eating right just to get lit, and I keep passing out halfway through the fucking interactions.
And then we have strange animal mating habits.
Okay.
Bonobo apes.
The humans.
I know, they're just strange in general. Just everything that we do. Bonobo apes. They use sex or sexual behavior to resolve all disputes rather than fighting. They are lovers, not fighters.
With each other? What?
Yeah. Flatworms. Flatworms are hermaphrodites and they fence each other with their penises. The loser is impregnated.
Gross.
Porcupines. The male urinates on the female. If she wants to mate, she will expose her quill-free underside. If not, she will shake off the urine. So, P. Diddy and
Why did Diddy do it?
McCall, or I guess that's McCall's.
Let me say.
MACAQUES.
QU?
I think that's McCall's.
McCall's? McCall.
Or Macacal's. Well, I think that is McCall's there. We'll pay with fruit to get a look at the female McCall's hindquarters.
Oh, yeah, the McCall. Yeah, it's a monkey. McCall.
Yeah. Sea hares. Also hermaphrodites. These slugs mate in a chain, forming a sex circle.
So a fucking circle shark.
Yes. Or like the boys. Where it's just the whole chain of dudes.
Yeah.
And they got pink eye.
That's more masturbation, really, because it's the same guy.
All right. Next thing we have from the book is how to bring up your fetish or kink.
The fuck did I do? Just rang up a whole bell. Like, I think I woke up everything in me.
Number 1, do your research.
Done, bro. X videos. I'm a top editor.
So know as much as possible about the fetish, including safety issues, equipment requirements, the cost, before you bring it up to your partner.
Cost? What will this cost me?
And you can articulately answer any questions he or she may have. 2, choose a good time. Wait until your partner is in a good, relaxed mood, perhaps after sex. Do not bring it up right before sex, and definitely do not bring it up in the middle of sex.
I was watching the show Two Broke Girls, and this girl had fantasized about her next door neighbor for fucking seasons.
Yeah.
And I think, I don't know if it was the same season 1 or was it season 2 or 3, but eventually they hooked up, and he was on top of her, and they were doing all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, I guess it's my turn. And it's what she meant was that it's time for her to be like on top of cowgirl, right?
Yeah.
He was like, oh, your turn? And he like fucking just like, oh, okay. And he fucking goes to his fucking drawer and he pulls out this fucking strap on it. Throws it at her. Just fucking throws at her. Here you go. Let's get to work. And she's just like fucking so caught off guard. She's like, I'm like, God dang, bro. So I can see what they mean by that, because he got caught. He caught her completely off guard.
Yeah, don't bring it up during. Number 3, test the waters. So say, oh, I had the craziest thought, or I had the wildest dream about you, and explain
My ass off.
Explain that she was participating with you in a surprising or unusual sexual act. 4, try a joke.
Wouldn't it be funny?
Put the kink and a fetish in the context of, wouldn't it be hilarious if? Or, what would be so funny?
I wonder how, I can't come up with something so fucking outlandish.
I hear mine's do the wheel and now though.
Like, it'd be like just sit, like, be joke, like, hey, you know how funny a clown would be naked?
People have those fetishes though.
They have every fetish.
That's true. Number 5, introduce by example.
Just come out like a butt naked clown.
So watch for opportunities to segue into the conversation, such as the kink being mentioned in a TV program, film, or actively seek out how such a show or movie and see how he or she reacts.
Be watching nothing but Batman. What do you think about Harley Quinn?
6, be honest. Now that the subject has been opened, tell him or her honestly and specifically what it is you want to do and what his or her role will be.
So you're a circus performer. and then that lion you just can't tame.
7, make it a two-way street. Encourage your partner to tell you if they have anything unusual or out of the mainstream that he or she wants to try. Do not freak out though when they tell you theirs.
What was that one? What was that group? Those two guys that were lion tamers in
Oh yeah, the gay guys.
they got one of them got like attacked.
Mauled. Yeah.
And then like all these fucking stories came out. I'm like, it was like a floodgate of like all this horrible stuff that was going on behind closed doors. I'm like, what is happening? It was so weird because like one of them got mauled, right? And
Yes.
then just all this like drug abuse stories, physical abuse, emotional abuse, bad like mistreatment of animals. All these stories came out. I'm like,
It's like, where the hell did this come from?
what the fuck happened? They almost had like the lion on a fucking on Oprah Winfrey, like telling his fucking story.
He was on Maury.
Yeah, he's like, they treated me like shit. I finally snapped.
And last of these, the number 8 for this is have a sense of humor. You know, it'd be funny as you a clown. On the first few attempts at acting out your fetish or kink, allow yourself and your partner to have some embarrassment or awkwardness about the new activity. I like the horn, the honky nose. And what goes along with that is here's a list of unusual sexual fetishes.
Oh god, would you be like super vanilla to me?
First one, a agolmotophilia. God, if I can even fucking read. Agolmotophilia, sexual obsession with statues or mannequins.
No.
Channelophilia, obsession with turtles.
Oh, what the fuck? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Caulerophilia. It's the one you were just talking about.
Clowns?
Yep.
Really? I was just making a joke about it because
Caulerophilia.
ever since fucking Harley Quinn came into the picture, everyone's been like, well, you know, it's not that bad.
That's a sexual obsession with clowns.
It's like they feel like it's accepted now by the mainstream.
I know. So now they can come out.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have
Like when Morty, in one of the episodes of Rick and Morty, I shit you not, one of the Mortys was like, I wish incest porn was more mainstream. Or some weird shit. He says some fucking weird shit. I'm like, what the for that Morty? And it was an offhand fucking comment out of nowhere. And like they just completely breezed by it and they never talked about it. I'm like, Morty, what the fuck are you talking about?
I mean, look how common it is though. Like,
Yeah, eventually they're gonna drop the step.
yeah, it's just gonna be just sister or brother.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. We have dendrophilia.
Teeth?
Sexual obsession with trees.
Trees?
Yeah.
That'd be like triophilia.
Dracophilia.
It's obsession with Drake.
Dragons.
Oh, I thought it was Drake the rapper.
I know Drake. We already seen what came out with all that. Where he's got an obsession with minors. So
Especially Millie Bobby Brown, apparently.
yeah. Aproctophilia.
Well, I guess not anymore because he's too old now.
Here's one for you. Aproctophilia.
What?
Sexual obsession with flatulence.
I don't find that sexually upset.
Extrophilia. Sexual obsession with aliens.
I do like Mass Effect, the video game. Who would find sexual attraction toward flatulence? Think of the smell.
I mean, we already covered the whole thing of you trying to hide it. But if somebody has a proctophilia, you ain't even got to worry.
Right, man. Just let it rip.
Exactly.
Like the fucking Beyblade. Let it rip.
We have phonoophilia, sexual obsession with watching animals mate.
I thought you said. I thought you said Thanos. I thought you said obsession with Thanos.
Thanos.
Or when trying to perfectly balance the universe.
Oh, here's one for you. Formicophilia, sexual obsession with insects crawling around your genitalia.
Why would that's people that they're into? Why would I be into bugs?
You don't want to be into, but oh, here you go. Homophilia.
Hobophilia? Fucking hobos?
Yes, that is what it is.
Hardly.
Plenty of them around everywhere you go.
It doesn't mean I want to have sex with them.
Let's see here. Cacorhaphilia.
It says it says something, right? And it makes no fucking sense when you say what it is.
I know. Sexual obsession with failure.
So a masochist.
Yes. Mechanophilia,
Mechanophilia.
sexual obsession with cars and other machines.
See, that one sounds like it would be, mechanophilia.
Yeah.
It's, mech is a machine.
Plushophilia. Plushophilia is sexual obsession with stuffed animals and people in plush costumes. So if you're into like the furry costumes. Tunaphilia.
Are you into tuna?
Sexual obsession with cartoons.
Oh, Toon. Hentai? Basically a hentai.
Yeah, I guess it basically would fit for that. Siderodramophilia.
What is that?
Sexual obsession with trains.
Okay.
People like Thomas.
What the fuck? Fuck the train. Maybe like if you wanted to fuck on a train, it would make sense.
But this is with trains itself.
Right.
Spectrophilia. Sexual obsession with ghosts. Taphilia. Sexual obsession with being buried alive.
Good lord. How would they even like? It's probably like those people that like in my head, I'm trying to figure out what would lead to this fetish. Like, what would be like the steps that would slowly build? Like, if you said tunaphilia, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would imagine as a kid you saw fucking Jessica Rabbit.
Yeah, I could see that.
And you're like gonna just like develop from there the more different characters. But like, what one day you were like stuck underneath your blankets, like, and you just started checking off. Like, I like being so confined. Like, I feel like I want to feel like I'm being buried alive.
I know, that'd be
Like,
weird.
Like, how does it?
Is that what they made those weighted blankets for?
I don't know. Like, I'm just like, I'm trying to like build. How did it slowly build into your fetish?
I don't know. That's weird. The next one is trypsolagnia. It is a sexual obsession with having your hair shampooed by somebody else.
They must love hair salons.
That's what I was gonna say. It's like they're just creaming themselves while they're there.
Apply the lotion again.
Let's see here. God, that is a long fucking word, and I am going to fuck up this word, so don't worry. Ursus galamatofolia.
You fucking you don't want to spell out?
Some of the fucking demon. Sexual. Well, I understand like the Ursa part of it because it makes sense, but it's a sexual obsession with teddy bears.
Why? No, I'm gonna stop asking why.
You're gonna ask the question and it isn't gonna make much sense.
It.
And last thing that we'll give you from this book today is called "Pickup Lines to Avoid or Use." They have to add that in parentheses. So the first thing is the first pickup line: the human body is 90% water, and I'm real thirsty.
No, it's only 70%, or like between 50 and 65, I believe.
Well, nobody said you were smart if you're using these.
I can't help myself.
These people are. You just need that extra 10% because you're thirsty. Although for you, you're really thirsty. The human body's made up of 30%.
Thirstiest man that's ever lived.
Next one is, can I buy you a drink, or do you just want the money?
Well, that won't get your ass beat.
The next one is, with a mane like that, you must be a Leo. It's not even a good one. None of these so far are. But next one is, do you have a mirror in your pants? Because I can see myself in them.
I've heard that one before.
Next one is, are your legs tired? Because you've been running through my dreams all night.
I had a guy hit on me at work once.
Oh, God.
Those glasses really fit your face. I'm like, okay, thank you.
Well, thank you, sir. Put a pep in your step the rest of the day.
Probably. It's like, oh, I do? I'm like over here trying to look sexy. I try to pull them down to my nose. Do they?
Do they, man? Next one is your father a thief? He stole the stars from the skies and put them in your eyes.
Then he starts freaking out like, oh my God, he fucking did.
Oh my God, he did?
He's a fucking mad scientist. How did you know?
Next one is, I really like that outfit. I would,
it was at the end of my bed or on the floor of my bed or somewhere.
It would look good crumpled at the end of my bed.
Yeah.
Next one is, what do you like for breakfast? Oh, good. I have that. Next one is, I know they say milk does a body good, but damn, how much have you been drinking? These are pickup lines I can see you trying to use.
How much milk you got, girl? You a cow. He's fucking slapped in the face.
Next one is, so are you legal?
Wow, that'll work. Sure.
Next one is, I have cable TV.
Officer, what did I say that was so offensive?
If I told you that you have a lovely body, would you hold it against me?
I once heard that one. Yeah.
Did the sun just come out, or did you smile at me? Is it hot in here, or is it just you?
Yeah, razzmatazz.
Do you believe in love at first sight, or do I have to do it?
Believe in love.
That's after she walks away.
Here. Start fucking. You just pick up the fucking karaoke.
Hey, I lost my phone number. Can I have yours? This one's
Can I borrow your phone so I can call my phone?
yeah.
I won't sock you.
Next one is just stupid. If you were a burger at McDonald's, I'd call you McBeautiful.
Good Lord. I got a contention with McDonald's. Not even my fucking double Mac.
Because they make fun of
They
you.
gave me fucking half a Mac. I'll never forget to this fucking day. I hope I'll become rich and famous enough that I can be on a talk show one night and be like, talk about my fucking half a Mac story. And they fucking do me right. It's like, give me my fucking double Mac. You owe me.
Next one is, hi, my name's whatever it is.
Slim Shady.
But can you call me tonight? Next one is, no wonder the sky's gray today. All the blue is in your eyes.
She like my eyes are brown.
It's like, no wonder the pond looks clear.
Oh yeah, they're starting shits in your all that mud's in your eye.
What's your name? Or should I just call you mine?
Oh Lord.
If I could arrange the alphabet, I'd put you and I together.
I want to see William Shakespeare write some.
Look at you with all those curves and me with no brakes.
I like that one.
I can see you using that one. I may not be Fred Flintstone, but I can make a bedrock.
Oh God.
Do you have any raisins? No. How about
I never heard of Fred Flintstone.
I know who the fuck's that?
She's like, who?
Do you have a Band-Aid? Because I skinned my knee whenever I fell for you. Can I have a picture of you so I can show Santa what I want for Christmas?
She's like, Santa's not real. He's like, Santa's not real? He freaks out.
My bed is broken. Can I sleep in yours? So you had that problem?
What?
With the bed?
Oh yeah, my bed was fucking breaking my fucking back.
Can I sleep in yours?
Like fucking Bane.
I'm not feeling myself tonight. Can I feel you? Or, hi, my name is. Remember that. You'll be screaming that later.
Oh, not that one.
Is that a ladder in your stockings or the stairway to heaven? I may not be the best looking guy in here, but I'm the only one talking to you. That's really fucked up.
You got no other options.
Oh, I can see this one for you too. I definitely can see you using this one on a bar or something. You lick your finger and wipe it on her shirt. Let's get you out of those wet clothes.
Fucking stupid.
But I can see you using it.
Wait, fucking licking my finger and just rub it on someone's fucking clothes. Get fucking tasered.
2 minutes after you doing it, you're still over there on the ground spazzing. Get arrested after a few seconds.
I don't know. You gotta keep your hands to yourself. Put them in your pocket. You jerk off that way.
I thought you were going to go and start singing that song.
Which one?
Can't keep my hands to myself.
I'm trying to fucking see this damn fight on UFC.
Yeah.
But they won't fucking update to see who won.
That's not surprising.
It's still too early.
All right. Next thing that we got, we do not have a comic character spotlight tonight, but I got a couple of little poll things, right?
Mm-hmm.
So these were posted by a Comic Panel and also by one other channel, I believe. These were polls put out on a who would win fight, right? So we'll go down a couple of these and see if we agree or disagree on these. The first one is Beast versus Gorilla Grodd.
Beast versus Gorilla Grodd.
Who are you taking?
That's a good point. Beast versus Gorilla Grodd.
Mm-hmm.
Probably give it to Gorilla Grodd.
I agree with you. Polls also agree with you. 56% of people said Gorilla Grodd. Next one we have is Tarzan versus Kraven the Hunter.
By Kraven the Hunter.
Yeah, 82% of people agree with you on that one.
Fucking Tarzan surviving against some fucking master hunter.
Absolutely not. Next one is Black Canary and Green Arrow versus Black Widow and the Hulk. Like, that's a no-brainer. The Hulk solos alone without
it's just like a fucking like a joke post.
Next one is Sentry versus Superboy Prime. Personally, I'm probably going with Superboy Prime because he fucked up the multiverse. And Sentry, I don't think gets as much play.
I don't know much about him.
No, well, he's basically Marvel's
So I'll just go with Superboy Prime.
79% of people agree with that. This is a good one though. Galactus versus the Anti-Monitor.
Galactus versus the Anti-Monitor. It's tough to tell. I don't know their I don't know their limit, basically. Like, I don't know, like, their full potential. Like, I know what Galactus can do, but I've seen him defeated by regular means.
Silver Surfer has defeated him a few times.
Right. I don't know the Anti-Monitor.
Well, the Anti-Monitor is multiversal. Like, remember, he's the one that created the entire Crisis on Infinite Earths. And the only person that was able to actually fight against him was the Spectre.
Or maybe just go with the Galactus. He's throwing his hands. Okay, can we catch both these fucking hands?
72% of people disagree with you on that one. 72% of people chose the Anti-Monitor. Next one is, this is, the next one I don't know. To me, it seems pretty easy, but Rhino versus Killer Croc.
Probably Rhino.
Yeah, 67% agree with that too, and definitely I do. Next one, Black Panther versus Batman.
Probably one with Batman if it's a poll.
Yeah. What about what you would choose though?
Death Battle? Probably Black Panther.
Think so? No, I don't know if there's prep time or not. You know, the trope of prep time.
Give me 77 hours.
I'll fuck them all up. Prep time, obviously, I probably would go Batman, but if you're just like a straight out fight.
What if Batman just calls the police? He's black.
He's black.
He's a black man. He's been following me for 3 blocks.
I'll be fucked up. I'm funny. And he's a rich white guy.
Yeah. Right there, Mr. Wayne.
Money. That's a superpower.
Just so fucked up.
Next one's a little bit, I would assume a little bit closer, but I know who I would choose. Rogue versus Wonder Woman.
Rogue versus probably Wonder Woman.
Yeah. 66% of people agree with that. Because I think Rogue, didn't she absorb Captain Marvel's planet?
Captain Marvel stole her planet.
Rogue took her powers though, didn't she? At
Yeah.
one point? But I don't think she would be able to take Wonder Woman's though. Like, maybe, but Wonder Woman would fuck her up in the process. Wolverine versus Denji.
Denji? Who's Denji?
Chainsaw Man. It's an anime. Most people chose Wolverine.
Yeah, he's got adamantium. Even if he tried to cut through him, it wouldn't cut through him.
Well, Denji is a character that fights demons, so it's not like a normal chainsaw.
Now I know who the chainsaw guy, yeah.
Yeah, with the chainsaw coming out of his head and stuff. Yeah. Let's see here. I don't know this character though. Tempest Fogonaut versus Uatu the Watcher.
Who the fuck is Tempest? What?
I don't know who that is. Apparently though in the polls he won 56%. So
Yeah.
people know him better than I do apparently. Next one is a pretty good one. Blade versus Hellboy.
Blade versus Hellboy.
Yeah.
Probably go with Hellboy. He's my boy.
Yeah, 70% of people agree with that.
Yeah.
I think he'd fuck Blade up pretty good.
I wouldn't say like he'd fuck him up, but like he'd get
Give him enough time though.
Yeah,
Like
he'd win.
Hellboy's got super strength. Like
he's got accelerated healing. He's got that hammer.
Blade's good.
Not the hammer, he's got the right hand.
The
right-handed Doom.
What about this one then? Dr. Doom versus Black Adam.
Dr. Doom versus Black Adam. Dr. Doom.
I mean, I would probably go
Like,
with Dr. Doom.
Well, yeah, like, Dr. Doom was like Dr. Doom, but like, if we're looking at like overall or like just physicality,
Like overall.
you'd probably be Dr. Doom. You'd probably figure something out.
Yeah, 81% of people.
Probably use sorcery.
That's what I was thinking, is that he's going to use sorcery. And
Anyway, his powers.
it basically was have Black Adam say Shazam.
Like, who's fucked up now?
Here's a good one though. Deadpool versus Lobo.
Deadpool was probably Lobo.
Yeah.
Like, as much as Deadpool, he's not like at that level of physicality.
Well, on top of that, Lobo literally cannot die.
Yeah.
Superman can't kill Lobo. Like,
Motherfucker, I wish I could say you die alone, but it's God's one of God's best jokes. You can't die.
did you see Hugh Jackman's interview? He's like, I really did have more lines in that than I've ever had in a movie. Like a couple of his movies, he's actually had more lines in that monologue.
Yeah, you know what's funny about that scene is when he says like it's God one of God's best jokes. He punches the ceiling.
Yeah.
God's best jokes. The little nuance that I like, like the little like detail.
That was a great monologue, though.
Yeah.
We're fighting now.
Oh, are we?
Get smacked in the face.
And he's like, "What the fuck? You punched me in the face." They beat the hell out of him.
Popeye versus the Hulk.
Popeye versus the Hulk.
That's who they chose as a meme. 59% of people agreed with you.